Okay guys, it's Tiffany, and I know that September 30th is Monday. If I happen to get any books in the mail on that day, I'm just going to call them good and say that they're in October because I'm ready to get my September book haul going. So first of all, please like, subscribe, keep watching my channel if you want to see unboxings and bookish stuff. So the first thing I'm going to do is show you my ebooks, and then I'm going to show you my books that I've gotten from like Book Depository, eBay, Amazon, and the like. If I even got any at Amazon, I don't remember. And then all my book box goodies. As you can see, my shelves look about the same. I'm just collecting books so that when I get done in college, I can start reading more again. So anyway, I'll get started. My first book, one of the first books that I got on ebook this month was The Raven Boys. It was only $2.99, so I went ahead and grabbed the ebook just because I did order Call the Hawk. Is it Call Down the Hawk? I don't know, I'm saying it wrong. Book, and I didn't realize it at the time, but I think it's part of this series. So, whoopsie. And then the next one I bought was The Silent Wife. It looks like a really good thriller. It was only like $1 or $1.99. I don't know, ebook was having a sale. Or iBooks was having a sale. And then I got Daughters of Time trilogy, which was free. I honestly don't know if I'll ever read it, but, you know, I might. And then the last one I got was Of Blood and Bone by Nora Roberts, and it was only a couple bucks, too. I have the first book, year one, and I want to read them when the third one comes out, so I've got them all collected. All right, so next up, the books that I got from Book Depository, which is in the UK. So what I really like about that is you can find the UK covers, Australian covers. Anyway, you can find different book covers, and I like that because the US books, I don't always like their book covers. But I picked up Crown of Midnight and Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. I am working on growing my library of her books so that I can read them straight through. But I grabbed these two. I absolutely loved the cover of them as opposed to the US version. So anyway, and then I grabbed this book by Colleen Hoover called November 9. Again, I really like the artwork on the front of it, and I like Colleen Hoover. And the last book I got from Book Depository was The Fifth Season. I've never read this, but I've heard good things about it, so I thought why not go ahead and just snatch it up. I like a good YA novel. Okay, and then the next two books I got from a Goodwill store, and I got them both for like $3.70. This one is called Erasing Time. There's no escape from the future, and I don't know if it's going to be good or not. I really don't, but it sounds good. It says, when twins Sheridan and Taylor wake up 400 years in the future, they find a changed world. Domed cities, no animals, and a language that's so different it barely sounds like English. And the worst news, they can't go back home. The 25th century government transported the girls to their city, hoping to find a famous scientist to help perfect a devastating new weapon. The same government has implanted tracking devices in the citizens, limiting and examining everything they do. Taylor and Sheridan have to find a way out of the city before the government discovers their secrets. To complicate matters, the mob-like Dakine has interest in getting a hold of them too. The only way for the girls to elude their pursuers is to put their trust in Echo, a guy with secrets of his own. The trio must put their faith in the unknown to make a harrowing escape into the wild beyond the cities. Full of adrenaline-injected chases and heartbreaking confessions, Erasing Time explores the strength of the bond between twins, and the risk and the reward of trust, and the hard road to finding the courage to fight for what you believe in. It is a teen book, and I just thought it sounded good, and I like time travel type movies, and it's a first edition, and it came out, looks like, in 2012. So anyway, I'm going to give it a shot. Why not? And then the second book I got was George R.R. Martin's A Dance with Dragons. I mean, I got this for under $3. So I'm trying to get all of his books as well, so that I can read them all through. I started oh my gosh, Game of Thrones years and years and years ago, but then I started school and I kind of quit reading after that. Okay, and so my next section of books are books that I bought on eBay or through somewhere else. I think I bought most of these on eBay, but anyway. Nevernight Book 1 by Jay Kristoff. I haven't read the series, but I actually have all 3 books now, so I can start reading it soon. It sounds really good, and it sounds like it's right up my alley, so... And, of course, I keep getting fandoms in my book boxes for Nevernight, so I'm thinking, yeah, I should probably start reading it. And then the next book I got was A Gathering of Shadows by V.E. Schwab. Again, it's another one of those things where I bought the first book, I bought the second book, I'm going to buy the third book, and I'm going to hopefully get reading some of these, next year. And then these other books are kind of collector's books, I guess you would call them. So I don't know, but I bought this on eBay, Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. It is the original U.S. cover, and there wasn't a lot of these made. I really like this cover, and I'm probably just going to use it as a collectible instead of reading it. I have the other one, the actual book in paper copy. And then the last of the books that I bought on eBay are The Cruel Prince and The Wicked King. I bought the Owl Crate edition off eBay because I unfortunately just kind of learned about the book boxes, and I did not know there was such a thing until like 3 months ago, other than Unplugged. But anyway, I got the Queen of Nothing Owl Crate box, and so I wanted them all to match. So, Cruel Prince, Wicked King, and I'm planning on reading these as well, probably toward the end of the year. I do get a little break in the winter from school, so... Alright, and then my last set of books before my book boxes, these are some books I bought on Amazon. Lifelike by Jay Kristoff, and I'm going to have to buy the second book as well, but I need to read this one first. Again, most of these are just because I like the author or because they've gotten really good reviews, so... And then the next one that I bought was Three Dark Crowns in hardcover. I have read this book already, and I have it in softcover, but I liked it enough that I wanted it in the hardcover edition. So I just bought it to add to my collection. And then I bought One Dark Throne. I had bought it in paperback, and again decided I really liked it, and then decided to buy it in hardback. Plus, I got the Barnes & Noble edition, so it has a bonus scene in it, so I'm down with that. All right, and then the last of my books are book boxes that I got in this month. Even if they were from a previous month, it's just that I bought them and got them in this month, and I'm going to do my best to remember which box and which month as I go through it. If I mess up, I'm sorry. I have quite a few here, so we'll see. Okay, so the first one is the Dark Dawn edition, UK edition. I got it from Illuma Crate, a special edition book box of, it was the Dark Dawn special edition book box to celebrate Jay Kristoff's third and final book in the Nevernight series. And then I got A Dress for the Wicked. And this was the Joy Lit August 2019 box. I just happened to see an unboxing on Facebook. I mean, not Facebook, YouTube. And I really liked all the items in it, so I bought the box. And I also liked the book. The next one is called Bright Star, and I got this in the unicorn crate book box for August 2019. Actually, what had happened was I had watched an unboxing for August 2018, did not realize it was 2019, or that it was 2018, so I went on there to buy the August box, thinking it was going to be the same box. Anyway, I got this. But it doesn't sound terrible. Oh, my hair's on it. It doesn't sound like a terrible book, actually. It sounds really good, so I'm not terribly mad about it. I just wish I would have paid more attention, because the book that was in the August 2018 book box is the one I really wanted, and the items that were in it were the items I wanted. But hey, you know, pay attention, Tiffany. Okay, and then the next one is Serpent and Dove by Shelby Maharan, and this is the Fairy Loot edition, September 2019, which is good because I definitely did want to read that. Okay, and then the next book is Kingdom of Souls, The Witch Doctor by Rena Barron, and this is the Illumicrate edition, September 2019. I wasn't sure if I was going to like this book, but I'm telling you what, that cover has got me. So I think I'm going to like it. And then the next two books I'm just going to put together. It's The Haunting of Hill House and The Bone Houses. The Bone Houses is by Emily Lloyd Jones, and this was in Owl Crate's 2019 September box. And we got both of these boxes, or both of these books in there, kind of for the Halloween-y theme, you know. All right, and then the next book is Treason of Thorns by Laura Weymouth. And I'm sorry, the dust jacket is metallic and it's just like not doing so hot on my camera here. But anyway, I got this in the Lit Joy September 2019 box. Okay, and then the next book is Gideon the Ninth by Tasmin Murrin. I'm not good at names. Anyway, I got this in Unplugged September 19th, August adult box. Not August. I'm sorry. Unplugged September 2019 adult box. That's what I was trying to say, was adult. Anyway, it looks and sounds phenomenal. I have seen though that there's a lot of mixed reviews. Like some people are loving it and some people aren't. I suppose you know, a lot of books like that. And I've seen a lot of books, either you love or you hate. It's one of those. And the final book that I got in my book box for this month is There Will Come a Darkness by Katie Rose Poole. And this was in my September 2019 Young Adult Unplugged book box. And actually, I mean, it sounds really good. And I was going to buy this anyway, so I'm kind of glad I got it in my box. Again, I'm going to have to stop it with the book buying because I've got way too many books and I just don't know when I'm going to find time to read them. But, you know, I can't help myself. So, anyway. See some of my fandoms up there. And I've also got Charmed fandoms. I love me some Charmed. But anyway, I also grabbed that Edgar Allan Poe complete tales of and poems. I grabbed that too, so I forgot about that. But anyway, if you like this video, hit like and hit subscribe and keep coming back. I'll have in the next week or so, I'll have my September read books and my October TBR. So I look forward to seeing y'all in the future.